Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all very well. I wanted to start by congratulating every single person that has been able to log in on time. Congratulations, and I hope we are all well. I hope the month of April is treating us quite well. First and foremost, welcome back from the Easter holidays. I hope you enjoyed yourself with your families. And then I also wanted to start by saying happy birthday to Alul Petwa. We miss you so much at the office. I hope you visit us one of these days so that we can be able to catch up all the lost time. I also want to congratulate Nehemiah, although from Western Uganda, Kasese. Congratulations for logging in. And then Twinomojisha Alice, our upcoming director. Congratulations for logging in the meeting. So we will start right away. My name is MUHUMUZA-2RD, and I've been a part of this business for some time now. I've been able to acquire quite a lot of experience because of the years that I've been around. I've been able to acquire quite a lot of experience in terms of team development, in terms of team growth, in terms of growing business, growing a customer team. I've really I've stood the test of time, and I've been able to learn and acquire quite a number of skills in relation to that. So today, we want to look at team building and team development, team growth. What does it take to grow a team? What does it take to grow a business? What does it take? Because remember that why we get paid in New Life, we get paid in New Life for building teams. We get paid in New Life for building a team of people using the products. That is what pays us. And the bigger the team, the bigger the income, the bigger the money that you're able to earn. If you have a smaller team, you will earn less money. If you have a bigger team, you will earn a lot of money. So I would want to put it that the size of the team is equal to the size of commission, the size of pay that you actually gain from New Life. I have seen people who have taken this to the next level, to a bigger level. I've seen people who have built really big teams, whereby they would even go away with checks of 100 million, 200 million, 300 million, 400 million. I've seen people who have built teams and they end up earning commissions of over 500 million. I think the biggest check that I have personally ever seen issued by Neolife, altogether, it's been a commission of about 2,800,000. 2,800,000. That is US dollars. If you put it in Ugandan shillings, I think that is over that's over 10 billion shillings in one single month being paid to a distributor. By the way, interestingly, Neolife has no problem of paying you. Neolife will keep its word. Neolife has no problem of paying you for the work that you have done. If you do work and you qualify to be paid 1 million US dollars, Neolife will not ask any questions. They will not stand on their word. They will pay you that money. If you do, and Your commission is 5,000 shillings. Without any shame, Neolife will pay you 5,000 shillings as a commission. 5,000 shillings like this. And Neolife will pay it to you without any shame. So Neolife will pay you what you have worked for, what you deserve. If you work and you deserve to be paid 5,000 shillings, Neolife will pay it. If you work and you deserve to be paid 50,000, Neolife will pay it. If you work and you deserve to be paid the 5 million shillings, Neolife will pay it. If you work and you deserve to be paid 200 million shillings, Neolife will pay it. But what determines on how big our commission is going to be, what determines mainly on how much income we are going to add to be paid by Neolife, it all comes back to what is the size of your team. And when I'm talking about the size of the team, remember, we always talk about two teams. We have a customer team. Those are people that buy products directly from you, whereby every single time they are buying, you have a profit coming up to about 25% from the product. The bigger the team that you're able to grow for customers, the bigger the profits. Now, I personally, with the team that I lead, with my team leaders, we have been able to establish systems whereby someone can be able to earn a profit of 50,000 per day. We have been able to put systems in place where someone can, on a good day, he can actually walk away with profits of 500,000, 1 million shillings on a good day. I mean, today, if you're on our WhatsApp groups, on our WhatsApp platforms, you saw the sale that came in today, 37 million shillings. Just one client like this, 37 million shillings. So we put systems in place, and if you want to be trained, if you want to be equipped, if you want to know how can I build a customer team that generates an average of 150,000, 200,000 every single day, please speak to us, because we are doing it. We know how to do it. It is proven, it is done, and every single day on our WhatsApp groups, on all our WhatsApp groups, every single day, we are posting, we are sharing tips on how we are doing these things. So if you follow through the teaching that we put on the WhatsApp platforms, trust me, within a given time, if you keep on doing what we are doing, what we share, I can only guarantee you that it is only a matter of time, 4 to 12 months from now, 24 months from now, you could have also built you could have also have built a team that will make you an average of 200,000 per day. And I mean, there you are actually, when you're doing that, there you are actually in the range of people who are doing 4,000 personal points. 4,000 personal points per what? Per month. 4,000, 6,000 personal points and above. Because the more personal points you're going to do, the more personal points you do, it simply means that you have a very big customer base. So if you want to do a lot of personal points and make a lot of profits, then you need to follow through and learn and master the principles of building a customer team. And what are the principles of building a customer team? Number one, you need to learn the skill of relationship building. You need to learn the skill of building relationships. If you want to build a very strong customer team, you need to learn the skill of building relationships, building friendships with people, because the more friends you have, the more personal points, the more customers you are likely to have. So you need to build need to learn the skill of building relationships, the skill of making friends, the skill of collecting friends if you want to build a huge customer team. Relationship building. Number two, you need to be very good at communicating. You need to learn the skill of being a communicator. And most importantly, you actually need to establish a system in regards to communication. You need to establish a system in regards to communication. Personally, I would say I have, let me say, close to, I have over 5,000 customers. 5,000 customers. I have records. In fact, add on, to build a strong customer team, you need to be very good at record keeping. I have records of all these customers, and I have a communication system where all these entire 5,000 customers will hear from me at least once or twice every single week. And they get messages from me. They get communication from me. I am always in constant touch. I'm always in constant communication with them. Those who deserve to receive phone calls will all receive phone calls. So I am in touch with my whole entire customer team. They are over 5,000, and I'm in touch with them. Because if you are going to have people to continue buying products from you, because remember, not every single person that buys a product from you is a customer. But through your consistency in communication, relationship building, you can turn someone who has bought a product, you can turn a buyer into a customer. A customer is someone who has bought from you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and they are still buying from you. That is called a customer. But someone that you sell to a product first time and that's it, that one is not a customer. That one is just a buyer. That through your communication skills, through your customer building skills, you can be able to turn a buyer into a customer. Now, the other principle or the other skill that you need to learn is record keeping. We've talked about that. Communication system, we've talked about that. And then we need to, the follow-up. Follow-up. I love telling people that the actual business is in the follow-up. Everyone can talk to people. Everyone can present about a product. In fact, to build a good customer team, you need to have a lot of knowledge about nutrition. You need to have knowledge. You need to have product knowledge. You need to have product experience. Okay? You need to be consistent in posting on social media. You need to be very, very good with social media, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, and all that, all different social media platforms. Because all these platforms, they actually help us to gain customers. So you need to be very good at following up. You need to have a follow-up system, which actually is related to having a good communication system. A good communication system will help you to have a good follow-up system, because follow-up is the actual business. So the other thing is you need to be a good presenter. You need to have product knowledge. You need to know what you're talking about. And in fact, to build a good customer team, your team needs to look at you as a consultant, not as a salesperson. What makes you a consultant? whereby your customers will always look up to you. If they have any health challenges, they come to you. It's because of the way you present yourself, the way you look, the way you follow up. Are you doing things in a professional way? And then it also comes back to, do you have knowledge? Do you have information? Once you have knowledge, once you have communication, people don't look, once you have all these skills, people don't look at you as a salesperson. People look at you as a consultant. And when people look at you as a consultant, you are actually going to build a great customer team. You need to have to build a good, great customer team. You need to have some goals. You need to have goals. I mean, if your goal is to do 1,000 personal points, then probably you are going to have a network of 200 customers. If your goal is to do 4,000 points, probably you're going to have a network of about 1,000 customers. If you're going to do 5,000, 6,000, 10,000 personal points, then you're going to have goals of building a network of up to about 5,000 customers. So you need to, I mean, in your life, or even in life, there is nothing that we ever achieve by mistake. No. Everything that we want to achieve, we need to be intentional. You want to build a great customer team, you need to focus on building a customer team. You want your team to have a good customer team, you need to focus on teaching them on how to have a strong customer team. You need to learn how to grow your customer. You need to learn customer care skills. You need to learn customer acquisition skills. You need to learn customer retention skills. You need to learn how to grow your customer from one product to another product and then to another product. And then to grow your customer from being one person to recommending you to another and another and another. And you find that from one customer, now you have 10 customers. From 10 customers, now you have 100 customers. From 100 customers, now you have 1,000 customers. That is now what we call growing a customer. That is what we call customer growth. All of these are skills that you need to learn. You know, I will always make it clear. I will always want to put it clear that in this business, we need to learn in order to earn. Oftentimes, distributors want to earn without learning. And that is almost like you want to be a doctor, but you don't want to go to medical school. How can you be a doctor without going to medical school? And how can you grow a great, successful near-life business if you are not willing to learn? You need to be ready to learn. You need to be ready to be taught. You need to be ready to be mentored. You need to be ready to be nurtured. You need to be ready. Do research. So that is part A on how to grow a customer team. Now, in growing a customer team, you need to have a lot of patience. You need to have a lot of perseverance. You need to have a lot of consistency. You need to be persistent. You need to set targets and follow through with your targets every day. For quite a very, very long time, I think over 15 years, I have always told myself that every single day, I must do between 15 to 25 phone calls every day. And for 15 years, I have been calling 15 to 25 people every single day. And when I'm calling these people, I am following up. I am making appointments for the next day. I am checking to see, did you receive the products? Were they okay? Did you use them? Did you love them? Have you started getting some results out of these products? So you need to be a very good communicator. Like Johnson Maxwell puts it, that everything rises and falls on leadership, and leadership rises and falls on communication. We need to be good communicators. How do you grow a distributor team? How do you grow a distributor team? How do you grow people? First and foremost, you cannot grow what you have. You can't develop what you have. You have to start somewhere. You want to grow distributors. You want to grow a team. You want to grow a business. You want to grow a team of leaders. You must start from somewhere. And where, if you want to develop a great team, where do you start from? Number one, when you are looking at growing a great team of leaders and distributors who are also building business, number one, start with yourself. Start with yourself. Start with you. Grow. Grow yourself. Develop yourself. Develop yourself. Become a leader. Become a person of influence. Grow skills. Grow in skill. Grow in knowledge. Become a leader that people would want to follow. I mean, you are not going to grow. You can't give what you don't have. You only give what you have. You cannot give what you don't have. You only give out what you have. If you have knowledge, then you can be able to give out knowledge. If you don't have knowledge, you cannot share from an empty cup. If you want to equip your team with skills to help them to grow, you must be skilled first. You want to get your team members to become managers, you need to become a manager first. You want your team to develop senior managers on your team, you need to become a senior manager first. You want your team to become executive managers, you must become an executive manager first. You want to develop your team to directors, you must become a director first. You want to develop SAFA directors on the team, you must become a SAFA director first. In short, what I'm trying to say, that to grow in this business, to grow leaders, to grow people, to grow a team, you need to be a leader, and you need to lead from the front. You cannot take someone somewhere you have never been. And you see, to grow leaders on the team, to grow people on your team, you need to grow fast. Why? Because if it's like, for example, if you are to go on a scale of 1 to 10, if you are at level 3 in terms of your skills, in terms of your growth, in terms of your leadership, if you are at level 3, You can never have people on your team that are at level 5 and 6 and 9. No. You attract who you are. You attract who you are on the team. If you're a great leader, you will attract great leaders. So to grow a great team of leaders, it all begins with you. Have you grown? Have you grown? Do you have a vision? Do you have goals? Do you have dreams? Are you passionate about them? Are you hungry for success? What speed are you moving at? We have a saying that says that if you want to measure the temperature of the team, you put the thermometer in the mouth of the leader. There's also another statement that says that the speed of the boss is equal to the speed of the team. Because, I mean, all of us as we are here, we are seated on a steering wheel. If I am moving at 20 kilometers per hour, my whole entire organization is moving at 20 kilometers per hour. If I am not growing, my team is not growing. And what does that mean? It means there's no money. It means we don't grow. It means we'll always be stuck. So first and foremost, you want to grow a great team of distributors, a great team of leaders. Number one, work on yourself. Grow as a leader. It all begins with you. And then as you are working on yourself, start sponsoring. Sponsor people. Sponsoring is the backbone of the business. You cannot grow people, you cannot develop people if you do not have a team. Who are you going to develop? You can't mentor people you don't have. You can't equip skills when you don't have people. That is why every single leader on this call that wants to grow, you have to make sure that every single month you are sponsoring people onto the business. You are bringing people into the team. You are bringing people onto, that's why we always say that usually for every distributor, their sponsoring target in a month is 3 people. Every manager, their sponsoring target is 5 people. Every senior manager, their sponsoring target is 10 people. Every executive manager, their sponsoring target is 15 people. Every director, their sponsoring target is 20 people. Every world team member, their sponsoring target is 30 people a month. So it is through sponsoring. It is through sponsoring that we can identify people to grow, that we can identify people to develop, that we can identify people to mentor. It is through sponsoring that we can start growing a team. So as you're sponsoring, as you're bringing people, and also the sponsoring needs to be consistent. The sponsoring needs to be consistent. You need to consistently sponsor. Last week, I was speaking about sponsoring people in bunches. The more people you sponsor, the more chances of having more people join, because the more chances of having potential leaders on the team. And the more potential leaders, the more potential success that you can expect. So when you sponsor people on the team, when you identify, again, go back to the principles. When you sponsor someone into the business, growing them into a leader, it is the same process as someone who has given birth to a baby and they have to take care of the baby and grow this baby up to when this baby can actually become a man and start being independent and start taking care of himself. That's the same process. So growing a team, number one, you need to be a caring person. You need to build relationships. We have a statement that says that for someone to give you their hand so that you walk with them, you need to touch their heart first. That's why they also say that people don't care how much you know, not until they know how much you care. So the people that are very serious and very committed on your team that want to grow this business to another level, you need to build very good, solid relationships with them. Care for them. Work with them. Show them that you're truly interested in their success. By the way, for your own information, our near life business is very interesting. When I sponsor Petra on my team, that does not make me money. I can only make money when I help Petra to grow. When I work with Petra to do a 3 in 30, when I work with Petra to become a manager, I make some little money. When I help her to become a senior manager, I make more money. When I help Petra to become an executive manager, I make more money. When she becomes a director, I make bigger money. When Petra becomes a Ruby director, on every Ruby director, you are paid an average of 3 to 5 million shillings every month. Can you imagine? And even the more they grow, when you help someone become a president's team member, if you developed someone into a president's team, you'll be earning an average of 10 million shillings from them. What does this mean? It simply means that the more you develop people, the more people you grow, the more money you are going to make. So we need to do all that it takes to say that we are growing what? We are growing people. We need to help people to grow. We need to be caring. We need to work with them. We need to become practical. Let us invite with them. Let's work with them. Let us not tell them what to do. Let us show them what to do. Make phone calls with them. Do presentations with them. Do one-on-ones with them. Let them learn practically from you. Be a hands-on person. Travel up country with them. Let them mobilize people. When they mobilize people, present with them. Show them how it is done. You know, in this business, if you're going to grow, if you are a leader on this business, if you're a leader in your life and you're looking at growing, you need to understand, number one, that you are a coach, and number two, you are actually a captain. A captain is a leader on the pitch who is actually playing and directing the team, showing and leading by example. That is what we do. That is what we must do if we are going to grow people on our teams. So there is a lot of work to do. You want them to sponsor, show them how it is done. You want them to sell, show them how it is done. You want them to make phone calls, show them how it is done. You want them to invite guests, invite with them, show them how it is done. Let them see you with 10 guests. Let them see you with 2,000 personal points. Let them see you making sales. Let them see you inviting. Let them see you closing prospects. Let them see you sponsoring. Let them see you attending every training. Provide them with information. Give them knowledge. Give them skills. Whenever I log into any meeting, the number one thing that I see, I scroll down to see, are my people in the meeting? Because the more, when I attend a meeting as one person, I learn as one, I learn once. When I attend a meeting with 5 people, I learn 5 times. When I attend a meeting with a team of 10, I learn 10 times. When I attend a meeting with 30 people, I learn 30 times. When I attend a meeting with 50 people, I learn 50 times. So you need to make sure that you have a team of well-trained leaders. You must train people. You must grow with people. You must grow them. You must care for them. You must be very good with your communication with them. Constant communication with them. Your growing leaders must hear from you at least 3 times every day. Ladies and gentlemen, when you grow a team, you make money. You make a lot of money. Let's go out there and grow a customer team. Big customer team, we make a lot of profit. Big distributor team, we make huge commissions. Thank you so much and have a blessed evening.